What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And this one, I'm going to be showing you how to make the interior for checkers. Here it is in all of its checkeriness. I don't think that's a word, but it's a word now, I decided right now. So yeah, here it is. It's not really a ton. It's fairly small and basic, but, you know. That is all. So with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space we need for this is, we don't actually need any space. All I need is your checkers from, I don't know, whenever. You want to start by getting out the following materials, though, since you do need blocks to build in the video game. Polished deep slate, block of iron, polished blackstone bricks, quartz bricks, red concrete, birch door, spruce door, polished blackstone, and sea lanterns. May also be advised to have night vision on. Do I need it? Yeah, probably. So, you want to head inside your checkers, and can you guess, well, you want to break your entire floor, and, can you guess what we're doing here? You want to make a checkerboard pattern out of polished deep slate and block of iron, replacing the whole floor. It sounds more annoying than it is. It really isn't that bad, because this building isn't huge. So, you know, it's no FNAF. Those FNAF checkerboard floors, the FNAF floor patterns in general just, like, are traumatic, I think. I'm thinking about the security breach atrium one right now, and, like, that one's pretty bad. It's not checkerboard, but it's pretty bad. I guess it technically is still tiled, though. I don't know. So yeah, it doesn't matter which block you do first or last. Just make sure you have both polished deep set and block of iron, obviously. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I suppose I am for the most part. Cannot complain. Building, and then building some more. Been, I mean, probably by the time you're seeing this, there will have been a bunch of videos, but I haven't uploaded anything yet, other than doing the streams, but, been making insane progress on the backrooms map. Almost have, like, all of the surface levels done. Well, not all of them, but, like, there are pretty much 2 full surface levels that are complete. A couple details need to be added to them, or, like, just getting general boundaries, but, you know, and a lot of levels have slowly been getting finished as time has moved along, which has been fun. It's been a really fun map to bring together. For those of you who have been paying attention to it or haven't, I definitely recommend checking out some of the streams or whatever, because it's probably, I would say it's the most interesting map I've made, at least for me, because it's a lot more creative than just being like, here's a game, now I'm gonna make it in Minecraft, you know? Or even like, here's a building, I'm gonna make it in Minecraft. It's more so like, here's some rough descriptions and images, I'm gonna recreate these along with a bunch of other things that may or may not be the same. And yeah. Anyway, you should end up with this. From the, like, so the window here on the front right, to the side of it, you want to actually place a polished blackstone brick here. You're going to extend it back with a spruce door that should be on the right half of that block, and then 9 polished blackstone bricks. Not the last polished blackstone brick, but the one before it, you will extend left with 4 red concrete, and then a polished blackstone brick again. Extend that brick back by 1, and then left by 4. If you look at the left side, you'll notice that you're the 3rd brick in front of this window. You want to take the 3rd brick behind it, or I'm just saying brick, but it's still polished blackstone. You'll extend over with 4 polished blackstone bricks, birch door, 2 polished blackstone bricks, birch door, and then 4 more polished blackstone bricks. This build does not have a center, I don't believe, so I ended up double layering this wall, actually. I just bring both these polished blackstone bricks back. Like so. We'll just do that for the layout for now. Extend each polished blackstone brick up with 4 quartz bricks for now. And then any door you'll bring up with 3. We don't actually need it that high in the bathrooms, but I mean, I just wanted to get that divider wall marked now, so I don't have to worry about it later. but the kitchen is, I think, a block shorter than the main area. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it was. Hence why we're splitting this up in the way that we are. Nice, you should have this. If you're looking at the counter like I am, you want to take the quartz brick pillar just to the left. And you're doing two things with this. You're taking the top quartz brick and extending it left by 2. You're also taking the top quartz brick and extending it up by 1 and then right by 5. That will make more sense later, but I'm not too concerned about that yet. You can head inside of the area here, and then if you take this wall to the left of the red concrete, which is this one that should be in line with it right now, you'll extend it back by 4, and then right by 2. And bring that row or that wall up with 3 quartz bricks. That's the only wall in the kitchen that we have specifically for the kitchen. Everything else is just kind of left open floor plan style. I will say though, looking at each drive-through window, well, looking at the one on the left wall here, you want to take the polished blackstone brick to the right of it and extend it out with 2 red concrete. On the front, you'll take the polished blackstone bricks inside and bring them out with 2 red concrete. Just place all of the red right now so we don't need to later. It saves us 1 material slot in the future. Speaking of material slots, you can get rid of both of your doors and get out a block of coal and... was it white concrete? I think it was white concrete. Actually, it was... no, yeah, never mind, it was. It was block of coal and white concrete. I thought it was black concrete for a sec, but we're good. So where you have this quartz brick divider wall here that like sticks up further in the main area here. In front of it a row, so you know, towards that wall, you want to do an alternating block of coal and white concrete checkerboard pattern. Extend it down a row. So you know how checkerboard patterns are. Just basically you're going every other block in each direction. So if you had a white concrete here, you'd go in each direction from it with a block of coal, and then a white concrete from that block of coal in each direction, etc., continually. Lights in this area aren't particularly too hard. If you... we'll start with the kitchen. Sure, why not? So if you take the checkerboard pattern here, you're taking the top row of it, actually. And not the furthest right block, but one to the left. You'll extend out with a polished blackstone, sea lantern, 2 polished blackstone, sea lantern, 2 polished blackstone, sea lantern, and etc. going in each direction. Basically, again, if you're not familiar with the pattern, it's 2 polished blackstone each direction of a sea lantern, and then another sea lantern beyond that. And anything that isn't within that grid shape that you would make is just polished blackstone between the rows. Nothing too complicated. So yeah. Nice. Let me not trap myself outside. Or upstairs, I guess. Upstairs? There is no upstairs. Whatever. Leave through the spruce door, and in this hallway, the height of the ceiling should be the... I believe the top of the walls that we have here, yeah. So you'll place polished blackstone at the very front, like so. This time, instead of having it 1 sea lantern, it'll be a row of sea lanterns behind that, which it is to 1 per block. And then it's the same thing, 2 polished blackstone, sea lantern, etc., etc. Like so. In this main area, if you take the window on either side, doesn't matter which side, you'll take the red concrete that should be like 3 blocks above and place a polished blackstone off of it. Then a sea lantern, 2 polished blackstone, sea lantern, 2 polished blackstone, sea lantern, 2 polished blackstone, sea lantern, then polished blackstone, and the rest of this area is just polished blackstone. Sea lanterns look so cool with vibrant visuals. I have my PlayStation account up to see the build, and I don't have vibrant visuals on it. And the sea lanterns look so lame. The like contrast between the outline and the middle is so much better here. Like the normal sea lantern outline is like a kind of cyanish, faded blue. It's like a dark blue. In either bathroom, it should be the 3rd quartz brick up, I believe. It's just polished blackstone to fill in the whole ceiling, except the very center block's a sea lantern. If you've made a bathroom for me within the last 15 years, you should know. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but you should know this pattern. It's always the same, pretty much. Nice. We can start decorating. Do we start with the bathrooms? I think we do start with the bathrooms. Get them out of the way, why don't we? So, clear your inventory and get out the following. Dark oak signs. Glowing sacks. White dye. Polished diorite. Polished diorite stairs. Well, this is going to also be short. Dark oak trapdoors. Levers. And hoppers. You do also need composters and oak trapdoors, but we won't get those just yet. To the right of each birch door, if you're looking at it, you'll take the top half and place a dark oak sign. On one, you'll go down a line and type men, and on the other, you'll go down a line and type women. I just inverted that from the original, but it doesn't matter. You'll place glowing sack and white tie on the sign. I say place since it's the button you're pressing, but one thing I don't like is those look weird and with visuals. On the far 3-block wall from the door, you basically have one that the door will be against, and you have this one over here. You want to place a polished diorite in the center. You extend it towards you with an upside down stair. Extend that stair up with a trapdoor. Place another polished diorite on top of the original with a lever to the left. And I'm going to do that in the other bathroom as well. If you were to walk in through the door and turn basically away from the centers, or I guess towards like the, again, I guess towards the toilet, the block just next to the door here on this wall, you'll place a hopper with a lever above it powered on. Like so, the hopper should point into the wall. You can then clear your inventory and get out the following. Composters. Oak trapdoors. Mangrove stairs. Spruce fence. Both black and white carpet, really going with the checkerboard theme here. Nether brick fence. Mangrove sign. And we'll just go glowing sacks. In the corner, or I guess if you were to just head into either bathroom and walk straight, you'll place a compost with an oak trapdoor above it. That is the trash can design. You can also fill it with something. I wish glowing sacks worked, but they're not really plants, so I don't know why they would. Anyway, not in the bathrooms anymore. Just outside of either door, you're going to place a mangrove stair facing away off the polished blackstone brick there. You extend them towards the front by one. And then you'll place outside of them 2 spruce fence and then a set of mangrove stairs facing into the fence, which should give you this. In the front left, you'll place a mangrove stair facing right, right of it a fence, and then right of that a stair facing left. You'll have alternating black and white carpet on top of each table. I did the same on each where the front left is a white and back right is a white, and then the rest of the carpets are black. Did I invert that somehow? No, I didn't. I have this front one as a black carpet, but it doesn't matter. Just to the right of the seating area, you'll leave a gap of 1 and place 2 nether brick fence coming off this last polished blackstone brick. From that end one, count right by 2 and place another nether brick fence. Extend it forward and then right. We'll come back to here in a second, but if you head all the way forward to like the hallway here where you would leave, you'll place a composter under the door, or under the window, I mean, with an oak trapdoor on top. Above the spruce door here, place a mangrove sign. Count down a line and type employees only in all caps. And that's how that's spelled. Employees is a weird word. Place a glowing sack on it along with a white dye, which I guess I'll just clear my inventory since we'll have to anyway, and do that. I don't know why it looks gray. Vibrant visuals makes the colors weird. Head back to the main area here, and we can focus on this counter. So, get out the following. Paintings. Stone brick stairs. Flower pots. Tinted glass. Dark oak trapdoors. Polished black stone pressure plates. Composters. Oak trapdoors. And we're gonna go block of resin. So on the checkerboard pattern here above the counter, you want to take this particular block, whether it's a white or a white concrete or a coal, doesn't matter. You're going to place a painting off it. It should give you a 4x2. And that's the one I got originally, actually. On the red concrete going left to right, you'll place a flower pot. Stone brick stair that should face towards the actual front of the build, and you'll also have a painting off the back of it. Gap of 1, tinted glass with a dark oak trapdoor on top. That could be a jar where they have like the, I'm thinking mainly like Walmart I think has them, or not Walmart, McDonald's. Where did Walmart come from? Whatever. Where they have like the cookies and stuff on display, or whatever else they may have. I'm like just, Walmart and McDonald's aren't even close. If I said Burger King, that would have been one thing, but anyway, just taking this tinted glass and extending it towards the front of the build. Again, you'll place a compost with an oak trapdoor on top in this corner. On top of each of the 3 red concrete rows here within the kitchen, you want to place stone brick stairs with the flat side of them kind of closest to the drive-through window there next to. You'll then place a painting off of each of the stairs. On the front 2 here, you'll place polished blackstone pressure plates on the remaining red concrete, and then you'll have a flower pot on this one. Just behind this 1x2 window, you'll place a composter with an oak trapdoor on top. And that should be all the trash cans. You want to head kind of from this left window, you're going to head back into this little divot. And at the back left, you're going to break these 3 floor blocks coming forward and replace them with resin. You can get rid of your oak trapdoors and composters, I guess, and get out monster spawners and water buckets. Place monster spawners on each resin with dark oak trapdoors open up against the right of them. I'm going to temporarily place a resin in front of this because I want to waterlog these monster spawners, and if I don't, that's going to happen. So we're going to try to refrain from flooding our building here. But you can clear your inventory and get out the following. Furnaces. Iron trap doors. Hoppers. Where? There. Levers. Smooth quartz blocks. Pale oak doors. Spruce doors. Spruce trap doors. And spruce stairs. Directly in front of these monster spawners, you're going to place 2 furnaces facing to the right. You'll have to, quickly replace the resin so the water doesn't flow out if you did that. You'll place iron trap doors on the furnaces. And if you get rid of the iron trap doors and get out cobblestone stairs, you'll place cobblestone stairs just on the block above the iron trap doors in the wall. Opposite side in this divot, heading from the, back of it forward, you'll place 3 hoppers connected to the wall with levers above them powered on. I would check to make sure nothing gets weird, and nothing did. That's good. Okay, that was the one that I was thinking about. Behind these, you'll place 2 smooth quartz blocks with another set on top, and then pale oak doors open off of those. Or, against those, I should say. Off of this flat 3-block wall, you want to place 2 spruce stairs in the center that face towards you. Extend them left a row, and then place spruce doors just kind of surrounding the stairs, like so. You'll place spruce trap doors on top. Once you have done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Checkers interior complete. That was somehow shorter than the exterior. That is kind of diabolical. But yeah, under 40 minutes in total for the build. I will take that. That's not half bad. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic rest of your day or night. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.